President of Governance Council, Mr. Besh Barua, and His Excellency Suzuki Satoshi, the Ambassador of Japan to India, and Mr. Shringala, Foreign Secretary, India, and Sabia Sachi, Data, ED of Asian Confluence. I'm very happy and privileged to be a part of this very important webinar on the Indo-Japan Collaboration for Connectivity, Commerce, Capacity Building, Culture, and Conservation. Personally, I recall that we all grew up, of my age group, looking up to Japan as one of the best and fastest developing and developed country in the world, and with Japanese technology and known all over, and including in our country. I understand that Japan also looks up to India for its rich culture, and in the context of rich culture, history, civilization, and from religious perspective as well. We in the Northeast have link with Japan going far back to many decades. I am from Manipur. In fact, in my tribe and in my small tribe, our history is so much linked with the coming of Japanese troops. And we call the Second World War as Japan-ri, means Japan War. And in fact, since the population and the tribe was in mass illiterate, every event and every death was linked to that period, Japan-ri. So, for instance, my father's date of birth is linked to that, and they said, okay, he was born 2 years after the war, so he must be now so and so. So every date in those days and every time was linked up to that, so that the counting was linked to this period, and therefore we grew up that there was a very important event, and we got learning about the history. In fact, those days the warring sites were with sites left the civilians in our area untouched and unharmed. However, of course, some collateral damages were there, but so therefore those were real tumultuous times in the history of the world and in the region also, but linked up to Japan is what I would like to draw at attention. Coming to the present time, we are in deep connectivity now. We're not even in connectivity, we're in deep connectivity with the net as exploding, and now the data usage and the net almost, in fact, exploding. And in fact, everything in the world is now equidistant, including Japan and Northeast. And we can definitely collaborate in this new situation and new age and new connectivity age, the deep connectivity age that we are in. We already have from Japan your beautiful Maruti Suzuki cars all over, which personally I have, and the cameras which I have, and many of us have, and many other more of Japanese products and the ones that originate from Japan. And we also believe that there can be many more technology, particularly technology for our own economic activities, production, and other initiatives that can come in, suitably from Japan. On one hand, I think we have good tourism opportunity, which I'm sure that people of Japan and the Japanese would like diverse Northeast that we have, and also look for opportunities with niche investments. Very selected, pointed niche investments opportunities can happen in the Northeast with Japan. Besides, of course, the other operations that are happening in terms of infrastructure development and few other things that are happening. Our straight men youths in different fields can be of can be of much that opportunity which can be of great opportunity for both sides. For example, like even our nurses, they have a lot of aptitude, and I'm talking about the medical nurses. They can find a good place and can find a good place within Japan. And of course, we can also go back to our cultural and historical ties and many other collaboration that we can come together with. Also, joint efforts in conservations, environment issues can be one, as we all are interlinked globally today. And biodiversity region, and this is where I think a lot of collaborative action also in initiative can take place. From India, northeastern region, but I would like to add it quickly that northeastern region is also quite diverse, and therefore each state can open up different and diverse opportunities for collaboration. That's something that is keep it in mind. And I understand that Asian Confluence is looking into many other different aspects of it, including issues of water. The water, the waters, the relating to water, the rivers, the water, and many areas. And I'm sure that the Japanese, with their experience and technology and the rich experience in this respect, also can be very, very helpful and can be very meaningful. I once again thank Asian Confluence for having me in this program, and I'm sure that this initiative, which has just begun, or which is beginning now, will go a long way. It's only a beginning. It's the beginning phase, and much can be done. And from Northeastern Council, which has got mandates to cover the interest and development of the Northeast region, and we will like to position ourselves in such a way that we can be a good bridge between Japan and Northeastern region. Thank you so much.